going into this week, does it change the way, any way that you practice, considering the circumstances surrounding the team and Dak's kind of situation up in the air?
No, not really. I know I got to, keep everybody up, and we just got to continue to do what we do best. And, as a leader, I got to just keep everybody motivated and continue to play and just get better as a team. As
a leader, as you said, is it more difficult to be a leader this week, like I said, considering the circumstances?
It is, but what Dak's going through is pretty rough, and I can't imagine it. But he's strong. He's going to be fine. He's going to come back and be ready to play and stuff like that. But for me, it's just I talked to him. He told me just make sure everybody's ready to play and just keep those guys up. And that's one thing I'm trying to do this week.
I was going to ask you, you guys have referred to each other as brothers the entire season. What have you kind of told him this week?
Well, it's hard. Like I said, I can't imagine, what he's going through and stuff like that. But, I basically told him, we're brothers, and if you need anything, just let me know, and I got your back no matter what. So, we talked a lot, and it was hard. It was hard for me just to see how upset and sad he was. So right now, it's just for me just to be there for him as much as I can.
When did y'all find out?
I found out probably around 12 Sunday. Around 12 Sunday.
On the field, Tyler, with A&M's offense just being so prolific, do you find you have to catch yourself if you're out there not to try to play perfect, not try to get a touchdown on every play, and not to try to match them, just kind of play your game?
No, you just, like last year, they jumped out 21-0 last year. I felt like we ran out of time last year, and we started moving the ball a lot better in the second half. Well, this year, it's kind of the same thing. We know they're going to score, they're going to make their plays and stuff like that, but for us, it's just not getting worried all day, just score a touchdown. Now we got to go do it. It's just about playing our football and just go down the field and do what we do best and not worry about them and worry, about us.
Coach told us South Carolina that you could have played it was better, that because you didn't take a shot and everything and because you didn't risk the ankle, you're in better shape this week to go.
Oh, definitely. My ankle feels a lot better this week than it did last week, and I didn't really practice that much last week, so it was expected. He came and he told me, he's like, if we can afford not to play you, we're not going to do it. So that's what happened there.
Last year, the 3-game stretch against ranked teams kind of really hindered the progress of the team. How do you avoid that from happening this week with kind of the loss against South Carolina?
Well, I think everything's different this year. Just because in the situation we're in, we got to finish strong. So far we've done some good things, we've done some bad things, and the outcome of some games has not been great. So, it's just, for me, it's just being a leader, trying to keep everybody focused and just continue to play football and go out there and have fun and do what we do, and we'll be fine.
Is this an interesting defense to prepare against? Because they give up a lot of yards, they take a lot of gambles. They'll blitz, they'll do crazy things that they can throw you out of.
Yeah, it's a defense that they do a lot of different things. But like I said, we'll be prepared for them and have a game plan that'll go hand in hand with what they're trying to do to us.
With the season kind of winding down, you kind of have to approach this thing with a sense of urgency. If you've been a senior, and I'm sure probably senior hadn't gone the way that you wanted it to so far with all the injuries.
For me, senior year hasn't gone the way I would have liked it, but for me, it's just continue to not get frustrated or anything like that. Just continue to do what I can do when I get out there. That's my job. Is when my number is called, go out there just like you're the starter, or just like if it could be if you're down by 2 touchdowns or wherever it may be. Just go out there with the confidence that I am the guy when I'm out there on the field, and when I'm not out there on the field, to help the guy that's out there, or do what I can to help the team, and that's what I've been doing.
What did you see Saturday out of Dak? From a layman's perspective, the first time maybe he got rattled a little bit. Since he's been out there, that's usually not his type of game. Did you kind of talk to him and say, "Hey, look, dude, calm down. I've been there."
Oh, definitely. You're going to have, if you play in this league long enough, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go your way. It's like nothing you do can go right. And sometimes you try to press to make the perfect play, then it gets worse. So, I told him, I said, games are going to happen like that. You just got to, get past that and just continue to work and just to continue to, be the player that you are.
I think 4 games left. What's kind of the sense of the team needing 2 wins to go to a bowl game? Is it kind of urgent? Is it calm? Is it confident?
Well, I think right now we know what we need to do to, go to a bowl game. So, everybody wants to go to a bowl game and stuff like that. So, you take it one game at a time, but in the back of your mind, you know what you got to do. So I think everybody's is ready to play in these last few games and give it all that they got.